So our KVK2 just ended, and we've got to talk about this bundle that just popped right here, the Souls Reborn. Is this bundle of any value at all? Well, stick around in this video as I break it down to find out. What's up everybody, Psych out here with another Rise of Kingdoms video. Look, in this video I'm going to be talking about this bundle, Souls Reborn, that pops after KVK2 and I presume also pops now after KVK3. As you can see, I have max purchased this bundle and I'm going to break it down for you and tell you whether or not this bundle actually has any value. To start out, I think it makes sense to actually go take a look at what we get out of the bundle. So to do that, I'm going to jump in here to look at the things we actually get from purchasing the bundle. So this is the $5 tier. We get 1,000 gems. We get one of these troop return scrolls, and these are the things you're really after. These can be used to regain 2,000 dead troops, so 2,000 troops that you had dead. You can recall them for each one of these tickets. You get some speed ups, you get some resources, and some VIP. At the next tier, again, it's just like any other bundle. We get 2,200 gems. The Alliance gets the chests. In this case, we get 2 of these scrolls. We get some speed ups, some resources, and some VIP, just like any other bundle. The same number of gems that we might get with any bundle again here at level 3. Now we get 3 of these scrolls, again resources, some generic speed ups, and a little bit of VIP. At the 4th tier we get things change up a little bit. We still get the same number of gems that we might get with any bundle at tier 4. We get 5 scrolls. We also get not just generic speed ups, but we also get some number of healing speed ups. We get a decent number of resources here, particularly the food, wood, and stone. And then we get, again, the same amount of VIP that we might typically get. And then finally, at the 5th tier, we get the same number of gems. We get 10 of these scrolls. We get some generic speed ups, some more healing speed ups, a fair amount of food and wood, a little bit of gold, and also some VIP points as well. So the question is, what is this bundle worth? And now, at first instinct, I thought, well, wait a minute, is this bundle even any good at all? I started thinking immediately, this bundle is probably just trash. And if you look at where we use these bundles, where we use these scrolls, it's in this Relentless Warriors page. So as you can see, I had 360,000 troops die in this KVK. I get 30% of them back, and it shows you exactly what percentage or how that breakdown works here. This is what I get in terms of T5 and a few other random troops that I somehow died. And of course, because I max purchased the bundle, I can get up to 10% of those back. That's 36,000. In principle, you can get up to 10% of your troops back no matter how many died. So if you had 1 million die, you get 30% back. You get 300,000 back automatically, and you can get up to another 100,000 back as long as you have enough tickets. Now, if you max purchase that bundle yourself, that will give you 42,000 troops back, or 21 total tickets. So you'll have 21 total tickets that you can use to bring troops back. But there's a little bit of a catch here, and I'm going to get into that a little bit in this video. One of the other mechanics that makes this interesting is that you can help your teammates. So I max purchased the bundle. That means I had 21 tickets. But as you can tell, I only needed 18 to get a little over 36,000. Actually, I ended up needing 19 to get those last 51, which kind of really feels like a waste, but that's another issue. To get over 36,000, I had to use 19. That left me with 2 tickets, and I could give those 2 tickets away. And you can see that your allies can request help. If they still have, or if they have no tickets left and they have fallen troops that are remaining, they can request help, and somebody can give them a ticket, and they can use that ticket to return more of their fallen troops. So that's how this works. And now the question I had was, well, is this bundle even any good? How does it compare to other bundles? So I thought, well, what if instead of getting 42,000, let's imagine I've got the maximum number. I've max purchased the bundle and I want to get all 42,000 troops returned. Let's also imagine that they're all T5, the most valuable troops I can get. how would that compare to, say, max purchasing something like War Machine and training my troops from scratch? So let's compare those bundles. And what I'm going to do is pop up here on the screen a couple of things. First, I'm going to pop up all of the rewards that we got. I just showed you from the Lost Souls bundle for level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. And then finally, the total amount of things that we get in terms of gems, troops, speed ups, resources, and VIP. And then I've converted all of that to gem value. How have I converted that to gem value? Well, if we go into the VIP shop, this is the way I try to convert everything to gem value to make sure it's equivalent. You can make other assumptions about the value of things if you want, but what I do is I tend to go into the VIP shop. And I say, okay, speed ups, and it doesn't matter whether the training speed ups or the universal speed ups. These things are all, I think it's 600. I'm pretty sure once you've purchased them all, but I'm pretty sure it's 600 gems per day for a training speed up. So I value every day of speed ups at 600 gems. I value gold at this price here, which is 2 million divided by 1400. And the same thing for the stone. That's the value that I put for the stone, the value I put for the wood, and the value I put for the food, which is 5 million for 1400 gems. So you do all that math and you go, okay, well, how much gem value is there in resources and speed ups? You also obviously get the gems. There's 44,850 gems from the bundle. So you put that in there as well. Then you can add things like VIP. This bundle gives 13,500 VIP, so that's obviously one VIP point for one gem. So there's another 13,500 gem value there. And then the final thing is troops. How much are 4,800 T5 troops really worth? Well, what I did was I went to rockcalculator.com, which is a website that I've mentioned before. I put 4,200 rather. 42,000, I said 4,800 or something like that. 42,000 is the number. 42,000 T5 troops if I was going to train them from scratch because they're dead and I need to train those new ones. How long would that take me? I assumed 95% training buff. That would include things like having 20%, having the max tech, having Germany for a 5% training bonus, having 15% from the holy sites, which 10% from the Shrine of War, and then there's another holy site that gives another 5%, I think. Having 20% from your VIP level, having 10% because you have the Duke title, having another 10% kingdom buff, and a 15% training room. So this is really sort of like the best of all possible worlds for training. So in the best case scenario, it would take you 29.91 days, almost 30 days of speed ups would be needed to train that many troops, which has a gem value of almost 18,000 gems. It would also cost you 33.6 million food, 33.6 million wood, and 16.8 million gold, which gives a total of a grand total when we put all that together, 48,524 plus a little extra gems. So if we put all of that together, and that's what's in the chart that you're going to see right here, is the total value of this bundle is 161,449 gems. How does that compare to other bundles? Well, I went and looked up what would we get for the War Machine bundle, and you use this exact same logic. How many gems do we get with the exact same number of gems? 44,850. We get a little bit more training speed ups. We get more speed ups in general. We get about 16 days of training speed ups with the War Machine bundle, whereas with the Lost Souls bundle, we're getting about 7.5 days. So we're getting quite a few more training speed ups, but again, you value those out at 600 gems per day. We get some food, we get some wood, a little bit less. We get about 17 million more food, about 17 million more wood with the Lost Souls bundle. We get a little bit more, we get about 13 million more stone with the Lost Souls bundle. But we actually get more gold, about 4 million more gold, or maybe 3.5 million more gold with the War Machine bundle versus the Lost Souls bundle. So the War Machine bundle has a little extra gold, but not a ton extra. And then technically the War Machine bundle has about 25 extra VIP, but I don't think anybody's really going to worry that much about that. All told, and I'll put it up here, the War Machine bundle is valued at about 100, and that assumes, by the way, you max purchase it just one time. Obviously, you can max purchase the War Machine bundle 2 more times, but let's just keep it equivalent here because in total, this is going to cost you $185. $185 to max purchase Lost Souls, $185 to max purchase War Machine. The total value of that War Machine bundle is 108,525 gems. So in other words, there's way more value, more than 50,000 gems worth of value in the Lost Souls bundle. So again, my first instinct was, what? This bundle, it looks like junk. You only get 2,000 troops back for each of these tickets. What the crap? I want to get way more troops back. What if I've had millions of dead troops? I'll never get all of my troops back. This just seems like a really bad buy. But it turns out, in terms of gem value, it's way better than bundles that lots of big spenders purchase anyway. So, by the way, forgot to mention something very important here. I also did the calculation for T4, and it turns out that if you had 42,000 T4, if you were a T4 player only, that's valued at about 19,609 gems. And if you plug that into the chart that I just showed here and replace the T5, you still see that the Lost Souls bundle still has more value than the War Machine bundle, even if you're only a T4 player. So basically, yeah, this bundle has a lot of value. Now, with that being said, there are some really strange mechanics to the Lost Souls bundle that I want to talk about here. So I max purchased the bundle. It cost me $185. I got 36,000 troops back, but let's just pretend that I got 42,000 troops back. That would give me, if I've done the math correctly, about 227 troops per dollar that I spent. The problem here, one of the strange things about the mechanics of this bundle is, and because of the way this Relentless Warriors or this extra troops return function, the way this works, if I was getting tickets from other people, I would be getting more troops back. And so getting more tickets, well, I wouldn't be, but people who have more dead troops, like for example, like Ken could get more troops back, and Hispania's pinked off. All of these people could get more troops back if they were getting more of these tickets. So how can they get more tickets? If you max purchase the bundle, then you can't give any more tickets to yourself, but you can have other people give you tickets. Those other people, by the way, can include your own farm accounts. And this is where the dynamic gets really intriguing here, because at the lowest tier of the bundle, you get one ticket. For $5, you get one ticket. That's 2,000 troops. That turns out to be 400 troops per dollar that you spent. At the second tier, you get two tickets and it costs $10. That also works out to be the same. You get 400 troops per dollar. But where the bundle gets really weird is at that third tier, where now it's only 300. Because it's that tier is a $20 bundle and you get 3 tickets. It ends up being about exactly 300 troops per dollar spent. And at the fourth tier, you're only getting $200 or 200 troops per dollar spent. And at the last tier, you're also only getting 200 troops per dollar spent. So if your goal is to get those troops back, and as we've shown here, there's a ton of value in getting those troops back, the cheapest way to get those troops back is to actually get helps from other people, or again, to use your farm account. So you could go to your farm account and you could say, okay, I'm going to buy the first level and I'm going to buy the second level because those give the most troops back per dollar. And you could give those tickets using this help function here. You could give those tickets to yourself, to your main account. And with that in play, you can do this across many farm accounts. You can do this. You can have your, honestly, you could send, I could say, hey, Pink Dolphin, or I could say, hey, Ken, send me some money, Venmo me some money. I will go onto my farm accounts. I'll spend $15. I will put, for $15, I would get 3 tickets. And I'll put 3 tickets into your account. That's 6,000 troops that you get back, and it cost you $15 versus, say, max purchasing on your other account. So the more accounts you have, and that's what's really strange about this, the more accounts that you buy this on at the lowest level, the better value you get back in terms of troops returned. Now, obviously, at the higher levels of the bundle, you get more stuff, you get more speed ups, you get more gold, you get more VIP, and so there's value at those higher levels as well. But if your goal is just to get the troops back, if that's all you care about, and again, there's a lot of value in getting those troops back, then the way to go is actually to only buy tier 1 and tier 2 on your farm accounts, or create even other farm accounts. I haven't tried this yet, but I suspect I could create other farm accounts. I could purchase the Lost Souls bundle at tier 1 and tier 2 on those brand new farm accounts. I don't even know if you have to be to level 8 or anything to make purchases. And from there, I can just give those tickets to myself and actually save myself a lot of money. So to give you an example, what I did was I max purchased my bundle and it cost me $185. But if I had instead, again, because I only needed 18 tickets, the cheapest way for me to get 18 tickets would have been to have 6 accounts, including my main, so maybe 5 farm accounts, and each of them by tier 1 and tier 2, which gives me 3 tickets times 6 accounts is 18, and that's 15 times 6, so that would have been $90. I spent $185 to get all of my troops back. Now, granted, I had 2 extra tickets that I did give away, but for $90, I could have gotten all of my troops back just the same. So it's a really interesting feature. I'm not sure if this is what the developers intended or what Lilith intended when they created this bundle. But that's really the way that it could be quote unquote exploited. Now, maybe this is what they prefer. Maybe they prefer more people spending or more accounts to be spending. So maybe this is the way to go. If this isn't what they intend, if this isn't what they prefer, there's a really easy fix, and that's to give more tickets at the higher levels, right? So right now at the very highest level, you're only getting 200 tickets or 200 troops returned per dollar spent. If they doubled that, then it would be the equivalent of levels 1 and level 2, and then this exploit wouldn't really make a lot of sense. People would just still go ahead and spend in terms of the value you're getting all the way up to the max tier. So look, I hope this explains a little bit more about how this Relentless Warriors feature works. I hope this gives you an understanding of that Lost Souls bundle, which actually does have a lot of good value. If you are a spender in Rise of Kingdoms, that bundle has quite a bit of value. It's better value certainly than War Machine and probably many of the other bundles that are available on a weekly basis. So if you're a spender, you may want to give this bundle a go. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, if you learned something, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That way you get notified every time I drop a new video. And I will see you all real soon.